Magic, extradimensional beings, and their nature and capabilities explained in the hypothetical sense. What does extradimensional mean? The term extradimensional simply refers to a thing that exists and or occurs beyond space, time, and reality. Something that is originating outside the known physical reality of the or a universe. What is magic's connection or link to the extra-dimensional realm and or hypothetical extra-dimensional beings slash entities? Can these entities exist and are they possible? Do they make sense? Let's take a look at what magic is. Magic is essentially the power or ability to control or manipulate natural forces. The power of influencing the course of events or an event by using mysterious or supernatural forces. Now, many people will say that the concept of magic or magical beings is illogical, impossible, or that it makes no sense by physical and scientific standards. However, what many people do not understand is that technically magic and science are one and the same. Magic is science. Remember what the definition of magic is. It's basically the ability to control and manipulate natural forces by supernatural or quote unquote paranormal means. In order for a being to manipulate or control reality or the natural order of things, that entity would usually either have to be being assisted by an extra dimensional being or be the extra dimensional being themselves. Let's take a look at beings like wizards, witches, or warlocks, for example. A lot of people don't actually understand how witches and wizards work. When you see, whenever you see a wizard shoot a lightning bolt out of his staff or a witch fuck someone up with a voodoo doll in a movie or something like that, that's not them directly performing that feat. A regular human does not have the power or ability to do that kind of thing. They contact spirits, aka extra dimensional beings or, demons from the dark abyss or whatever, that are not limited to this reality or physical laws that we as physical beings have to abide by, which makes complete sense. Magic isn't even really magic. Once again, it's science. Allow me to explain further. If I, as a human being, a physical being that is limited by physical laws, were to tell you that I could walk through a wall, you would think that I'm crazy and call bullshit on that, and then go on to explain that performing this action would defy the laws of what? Physics. And would therefore be impossible. But however, if I was an extra dimensional being, I wouldn't have to abide by the laws of physics because I would exist outside of and not be limited to the physical realm. People will go on to ask how the concept of a being like God could be possible, or how this entity and other entities beyond reality could perform certain feats that we as humans, aka lower dimensional beings, consider to be illogical or, magic or impossible. The answer is simple. Extra dimensional beings are logically illogical entities. What they do, what abilities that they have, these abilities don't really have to make sense. Their capabilities aren't even really superpowers or magic, quote unquote. We as lower dimensional beings just call it magic because we reside in and originate from a realm where it's not possible for us to have those abilities without the influence of a higher dimensional being. And whatever entity hypothetically might have created everything, they made it this way. This is just the way things are. We're just not on on the level of a being that can do that. We were created lower dimensional beings. Disclaimer. This video is just my opinion, my viewpoint on this topic. I'm not claiming that magic or higher dimensional entities exist for 100% fact. I'm just explaining their hypothetical nature and how it's possible that their existence could make sense. It might sound retarded to some people, it might not, but I don't know, it might even have confused some of you, but let me know what you guys think if you actually understand what I'm saying. But yeah, peace.